and welcome to my mystic woods. My name is Lila. I am a wood burning artist and I live and work here in the heart of nature in Finland. And I love what I do. The Northern Forest. I live here in the land of the thousand lakes, in a little house with my 6 beautiful dogs, surrounded by woods and fields of wild flowers. My dogs are my family. They bring a little bit of craziness in this otherwise peaceful environment. Running free, pulling sleds, protecting the house. I see domestic animals as a bridge between the civilized world of humans and the great wild. They remind us that we too have natural instincts hidden somewhere. Here, far from everything, we are attuned to the rhythm of Mother Nature, the changing seasons, the cycles of the moon. I don't feel separated from my environment. I am a part of it, and it is a part of me. Its beauty feeds my soul and inspires my creativity. I have no artistic education. Nature is my teacher. I do my work with passion and humility, always learning, always trying to better my skills and technique. Just look around you. There is something magical in these woods, something wild and mysterious. You are here in the kingdom of the brown bear, the lynx, and the owl. You are a free human among the free creatures. On raw pieces of wood, I draw the spirit of the reindeer, the freedom of driving a dog sled through the cold wilderness, the wolf howling to the full moon. It's almost a spiritual experience. I draw what makes my heart sing, and I try to express these feelings through my wood-burning art and share it with the world. Hi, I was walking in the woods the other night and I saw this big, majestic bird, the great grey owl of the Northern Forest, and it gave me an idea for my next piece. Let's do it! Now let's go online and look at pictures of the great grey owl. That's the one. Okay, let's see if my idea works on paper. Alright, this is my piece of wood. Okay, so the owl will be just sitting on a tree stump. Alright. There. Okay, and we have a tree line here. Okay, and a night sky with a moon and little stars. All right. Okay, so I have done the final drawing on the piece of wood as detailed as possible. And now let's burn, baby. This ballpoint tip is perfect for stippling and it will give my night sky a nice texture. Okay, thousands of dots later, we are done with the sky. And now with the shading tool, I am burning the background. Okay, and I think we're finished here. I have applied 2 coats of varnish, and I've nailed this metal triangle to the back to hang it on a wall. And here is the final touch. So this piece took me a whole day of work, and now that it's done, let's take a nice picture for Instagram, shall we? I think pet portraits for owners represent something around 70%, if not more, of my wood burning work. And oftentimes it's portraits of animals that have passed away, and the customers, they always get very emotional when they see the finished portrait. It feels good for me to be able to alleviate a little bit of the suffering of someone who's lost a companion. But to be honest, I didn't truly and deeply understand why exactly these people were so moved by my work and why they seemed to really need the portrait so badly. That was until I lost one of my dogs. His name was Tecumseh. He died fairly young of a spleen torsion, and it was very sudden, and it left me devastated. Actually took me over 2 years to be emotionally able to make his portrait, and I did it on a beautiful piece of chestnut wood, and it was the first and only time I did something just for myself with the intent of keeping it. Here's my boy. And when I was finished with Tecumseh's portrait, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Seeing him so alive like that, I was overcome with emotion. I did not expect to have such a reaction because I wasn't discovering anything. Since I was the one making the portrait, obviously it was not a surprise for me. So to this day I can't explain it. It's not the same as a photo. It's like channeling the soul of the animal. I don't know. All I know is how it affects people in a positive way. And if I can have just a small role in the grieving process of a pet loss, well, that means my work isn't just making nice pieces of decoration to put on the wall. See what I mean? Sometimes I inlay real gemstones into my pieces, like this one with this beautiful amethyst. I think gemstones go well with wood because they are both natural elements, and the crystals add a little bit of color. They turn the art into something precious. Funny mistakes. Well, I have a big carton full of failed projects, but well, I have misspelled quite a lot of animals' names, and it's a good thing that I can just take a piece of sandpaper and erase it, do it all over again. But thank God it's wood burning and not tattoo. I've never done a portrait of an animal posing in front of me. I always work with photos. but obviously it's easier to capture the essence of an animal if you have already seen it, met it in real life. The making of a piece varies a lot in terms of duration. I would say on average 8 to 12 hours for a medium-sized piece. I heard people say that I work fast. I have no idea if it's true or not. But you know, I take my sweet time doing it. Lots of coffee breaks because I just can't burn for 8 hours straight. My eyes would fall off and my hands too. I've always loved drawing. I've tried art school and it was not for me. But it didn't prevent me from starting my own business, and I've been doing this since 2018. Sometimes I look back at my first pieces and I feel so embarrassed. But that's actually a good sign, you know, it means that I've evolved, and it's a key to getting better. Practice. I would say colorful pieces are a bit harder for me, but it's mainly because I don't use colors a lot. And I don't use them a lot because I like the natural colors of the wood, you know, the burnt wood, the shades of brown. But sometimes just a touch of color here and there can make such a big difference. If you want to start pyrography, set yourself up for success by choosing a good tool like razor tip. Also, work on good wood like birch, basswood, alder. Quality is expensive, but it is important. And then practice and have fun. Define your style, define your dream life, and be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can visit my Etsy shop and follow me on Instagram at Lila Mystic Woods. Thank you for watching.